Today we're going to be talking about light kits and just some basic information and answers to some frequently asked questions that we have. Number one thing we're going to address is when you're hooking a light kit up, if you do not have a voltage reducer, then you're going to want to hook it up to two of the batteries, starting at positive on one and going to the negative on the next. To run them anywhere between 12 and 16 volts, depending on whether you have 6 volt or 8 volt batteries. If you have a voltage regulator, converter, reducer, whatever you'd like to call it, in there, then you're going to want to hook it to the output on the voltage reducer, which in this case is this black and this yellow wire right here. And that's going to be the same for all of our voltage reducers that we sell with our light kits. We're not going to go through the actual process of installing the harness on the cart for the sake of expediency, but starting back here, these are your tail light wires. One of them's got a red connector, one of them's got a clear connector. The red connector is going to be your passenger side connector. So you're going to want to run the harness down along the driver's side of the underneath of the cart. And then when you go to the back here, you're going to branch out with your tail light wires, the clear one going onto the driver's side and the red one going over to the passenger side. In the front here, we'll have these 3 wires that come off the harness. This is for your brake pad. You're going to plug them together like so when you have them in the cart. And this pad goes on the pedal. The deluxe harnesses have the same light switch that the basic harnesses have. This light switch here, you don't have to mount it. There's a switch on the tree that will allow you to do what this switch does. So it is not a requirement that you have this mounted in the cart. You can just tie it up, stick it behind the dash, zip tie it up, whatever you prefer. The headlights are going to be the same. You've got your red for your passenger and your clear for your driver's side, right here like this. This purple and black wire, these 2 are for your horn. Your horn can just be mounted anywhere. There's no right or wrong place to mount it, just somewhere out of the way where all the wires will reach. You have this connector here, this big 9-pin connector, and this is where you're going to plug your turn signal switch into. And this black box right here should already be hooked up when you get your kit, but if it's not, you're going to want to hook it up. This is your relay for your flashers, just like what you'd have in your car. And then this right here is a emergency flasher switch, which will just make all of your turn signals and tail lights blink, just like the emergency flashers on your car. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Oh, one last thing. On your headlights, there are the 2 screws right here. If you loosen them, it will angle your headlight down. If you tighten them, it will angle your headlight up. So your lights are adjustable.